Hi everyone, it's Jody from An Eye for Beauty, and today is Sunday, June 12th, 2022. And this message is for this week or whenever you hear this message. You could listen to this message 4 years from now, and as long as your intention is to receive a message or a blessing, you will receive a message or a blessing through this particular video. So I've pulled 3 cards, and I invite you to decide if you would like to go with card number 1, card number 2, or card number 3, or just listen to the whole message in its entirety. And we are looking at the chakra cards. So we're going to take note as to what color each card is, and each card has a word, and we're going to look into detail within that word what it might mean. So we're starting with card number 1. The card is service and the color is orange. And I'm wearing orange. And the reason why I hesitated is because when I put the card up, and it's never happened before to me, the screen went dark. And then when I took the card away, the screen got brighter. And I don't know if you can see that on your end, but I see it on my end. So what this card is asking you is, are you being to the fullest capacity of your most highest authentic self, being of service to all of humanity? We have been living in a world where many people serve themselves. And they probably don't even realize they're doing it. But the energy of a lot of the human collective is of service to self. And then you can find, hopefully, your few who serve others. Now, of course, you should always be taking care of yourself. But when you do something that is not with pure intention, it has a lower vibration. If you are doing something to gain something for yourself, meaning that you're basically taking from others in order to gain something from yourself, or in order to boost your ego for yourself, you're not of service. And we are stepping through this ascension process, through the growth of humanity. We are stepping into a new energy where the more we serve others, the more we're going to manifest more for ourselves, because there is enough abundance in this world for all. And there is no reason why we need to step on others' toes in order to gain something for ourselves. Instead, if we really understood energy, the more that we service all, in return, we're really helping ourselves as well. And by doing that, we are able to manifest whatever it is that we want for our best and highest good. So this question, or not this question, but this word is asking you a question. How do you serve the whole? How do you serve the whole community in the purest intention? Do you do that? Something else came in. Oh, I remember. The color of this card is orange, and that is the sacral chakra. That is our second chakra. That chakra resides below your pubic bone. That chakra means it's all about the emotional intelligence and maturity. So what happens is, the more we understand the concept of serving others, which in turn also serves us, we have this transformation. We have this understanding that the more that I take care of the whole, I'm also taking care of myself. I'm serving energetically all. I'm more in my spirit than I am in my ego. How many people do you know right now that do things to serve their ego so their ego grows, or they do things to serve themselves because they're only concerned about themselves? This card is really inviting you to take a real deep look, because this light and dark that I just had experienced as I'm reading the card is a message as well, even if you didn't see it. We need to start looking at the darkness in terms of service. We need to start unraveling, even more than we ever have before, the truths, I should say. In all of those that say that they are saying that they want to serve others, are they really? Do they really care? Or are they really looking at serving just themselves? You could look at it in a big way in the world because there's so many examples. You could look at it in a small way in your own community, in your own circle. You can look at it like I could look at it just in my town, in the school system, the politics that go on within the school, within all the different systems within the school. You take this how it resonates, but if you chose card number 1, are you serving all of God's children? And that means, even if you sit quietly in your house, but you send out light and prayer, you're doing that service work. Healing, wherever that energy goes, the intention behind it is pure because you purely want to help others. And when you're purely helping others in the collective, you're helping yourself as well because you're part of the collective, you're part of the whole. So look within in the depths of the darkness within you, because we all have the dark and the light. Can you step it up? Can you serve more? Without expending your energy, without exhausting yourself, because it's a detachment, can you do more service than you've done before? That's card number 1. Card number 2 is also orange, so it's the same chakra. And this card is really asking you, guilt is the word. And what it's really asking you is to look within, yet again, the darkness. Where are you holding guilt? Typically when you have pain in the middle of the back, not the top and not the bottom, but the middle, that shows up meaning guilt or shame. Where in your life are you holding on to guilt or shame? And the question is, why? Why are you holding on to guilt? What do you feel guilty about? Are you ready to work through that? That goes back into the depths of the darkness. Are you ready to truly work through that, to understand why you're holding this guilt? There's no reason to be holding guilt. You are doing the best that you can right now, in this now moment. Can you notice the guilt? Can you acknowledge the guilt? Can you be a witness to it and allow the feelings that you're having behind that guilt to rise up all the way through the chakras, and then release? There is no reason to hold on to guilt because you are enough and you are doing the best that you can. That's our card number 2. And card number 3 is asking you to tap more into your instinct than you ever have before. This is a neutral card. There is no chakra attached to it. But are you listening to your intuition? And if you're not, why not? You are on a quest to dig in and to really find that wise person inside of you that's deep, that's really deep down there. And the way that you do that is to let the dark side of you really rise up and see it for what it is, so that you can acknowledge it and love it and honor it in order to trust your instincts more than you ever have before. So I hope that there was something in this message today that could help you to step on this journey of developing your intuition and of transforming. And it's very healing to do this work. Even if it's uncomfortable, it is very worth it. I wish you a great week. and we'll speak soon. Take care. Bye-bye.